The Daughters of Yalta, The Churchills, Roosevelts and Harrimans, A Story of Love and War. Written by Catherine Grace Katz. Read by Christine Rendel. For My Family. Part 1. She can handle them, and that's why they're going to take her. 1. February 1, 1945. In the winter of 1945, Levadia Palace, its once snow-white facade now covered in grime, stood empty on its perch above the Black Sea. The furniture and priceless art were long gone. Sinks, toilets and lamps had been ripped from their fittings and pulled from the walls. The Nazis had stolen everything, even the brass doorknobs. Situated less than 3 miles down the coast from the resort town of Yalta, on the southern tip of the Crimean Peninsula, this palace had once been the summer home of the Tsar and Tsarina, Nicholas II and Alexandra. They had torn down the old Levadia Palace, where Alexander III had died, and replaced it with a new 116-room imperial retreat, better suited to family life. The Mediterranean climate and black pebble beaches offered the Tsar, Tsarina, and their 5 children a respite from the humidity and opulence of St. Petersburg. Palms and cypress trees filled the lush gardens surrounding the neo-Renaissance Italianate palace, constructed from white Crimean stone. The Tsar and his children bathed in the sea, played tennis, and rode horses over rocky trails, while the Tsarina sold her needlework at the bazaar to raise funds for the local hospital. But amid the relative simplicity, there remained splendor. In the white ballroom, where French doors opened onto a courtyard, the Tsar's eldest daughter, Grand Duchess Olga, celebrated her 16th birthday with a grand soirée. She swirled through the night in her pink gown, her hair swept high on her head for the first time, while her first jewels, a necklace made of 32 diamonds and pearls, sparkled in the chandelier's light. The Tsar and his family visited Levadia only 4 times, before they were murdered in 1918 in a basement outside the city of Yekaterinburg. This brutality marked the end of the Romanov dynasty and Imperial Russia. The Bolsheviks soon transformed the palace into a sanatorium for favored Soviet workers, needing rest, quiet, and treatment for tuberculosis. The comrades sterilized the gleaming white palace and removed or covered all signs of the Romanov family, just as they tore down monuments to royalty across Russia, replacing them with monuments to themselves. Then came the war, the second in a quarter century. In 1942, the Nazis overran the Crimea after a months-long onslaught of the nearby port city of Sevastopol, part of the grisly and ultimately ill-fated Operation Barbarossa, when the Nazis broke their non-aggression pact with the Soviets and charged east across the steppe. Only the Tsar's summer palace would do for the Nazis' Crimean headquarters, so the invaders commandeered Levadia. In the spring of 1944, the Soviets finally reclaimed the Crimea and pushed the Nazis out, but not before the retreating enemy plundered Levadia Palace, taking everything they could carry. It was here, in this despoiled palace, in February 1945, that Kathleen Harriman, the glamorous 27-year-old daughter of the 4th richest man
Sample complete. Ready to continue?